हेलो गाइस, सभी को नमस्कार। आप सभी का स्वागत है गेमिंग के चैनल में। आज हम लोग विचर 3 वाइल्डलैंड का पार्ट 10 शुरू करने जा रहे हैं। ठीक, अब हम इतने वो हो गए हैं, मतलब लेवल हमारा इतना कैपेबल है कि अब हम सिर्फ स्टोरी मिशन खेलें तो काम हो जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि अब एक्सपीरियंस पॉइंट ठीक ठाक मिलने लगे हैं। ज़रूरत पड़ेगी तो बीच में फिर हम लोग साइड मिशन करेंगे। लेवल 10 के हैं, लेवल 10 की हमारी स्टोरी है, इसको कर सकते हैं आराम से। बाकी सेकेंडरी मिशन सेकेंडरी ही होंगे, मुझे लगता करने की ज़रूरत है। विचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जब समय समय पे कर लेंगे पैसे के लिए। जैसे कि यहाँ पे 2 हैं पहले, लेकिन बाद में करेंगे इनको। पहले हम इससे मिल के आते हैं, बहुत दिनों से इंतज़ार कर रही है मेरा। अच्छा, पहुँच गए थे। ओके, हाँ यहाँ तक तो पहुँच ही गए थे।
Hey, sod off. We're looting here. Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, look he. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
You smell like dead meat, arsehole.
Come on, come closer.
अरे यार,
Leave him to me.
काउंटर नहीं कर रहा।
Listen, kill him. Come on then. We'll split it. Plenty here for everyone.
I'm not a thief. Looking for the sorceress who lived here.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menga himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menga.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorceress bitch's shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law,
सेप्टर का जिक्र
the
उसमें भी
temple
था, गेम
guard
ऑफ
takes
थ्रोन्स में भी।
possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher, and as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine. And the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
धमकी दे गया हमको? धमकी कहाँ गया? गर्दन काट दें?
brush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs, roots. Triss turned to healing. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions. Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. The rose of remembrance. All dried up.
अब क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे?
Oh, deepest apologies, Captain.
चोरी कर लिया.
Fetch some metal, you wretch.
Thief.
I've been robbed! Thief!
I've heard of you.
What next? Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile?
Look for thieves.
I'll let even you
I shall pretend I did not hear that.
No. Oh, fuck. Don't write email.
Just look at the freak.
Oh,
I
God.
believe I shall
reapers
stop
come for
coming
me.
here.
Why? Even with the war on me.
Sick of it all. Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization, moral decay.
Take the night shift with me. Stop bothering me.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Stop! Thief!
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them. I'm warning you. Looking wobbly. Need some overwrapped sheep feet. Holy moly, you're a scary one.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the putrid...
I don't know that. Keep your coin up.
Help a poor fellow out.
The bonny birds.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian, it's unhealthy this yen. One drink all I had.
How much did they sell?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
I don't think so.
My strength's gone.
कहाँ तक लेके जाएगा?
How are you?
Yep.
Move on.
Hard times we live in, so I wondered if I could, well, have a go
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Ring as the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. 3-titted wenches are bad. Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Delusion level 2.
Might be a problem there.
Then come back once you've solved it.
Open.
Don't pay it.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
इतनी इज्जत.
What ails you?
I'll see you out one eye tonight.
So,
How are things?
Good. More and more people.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty. Well crafted. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold was working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't her...
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
धोखा दे दिया।
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magic characters and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water.
अरे वाह.
When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Well, some causes require a sacrifice.
Causes? What about people?
For people, same holds true.
So, maybe you care to dive in after that sack for me?
You win.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Pleasure.
अकेले हैं? नहीं है. यही मार देगी.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open a secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead they...
-3 लेवल 6 का मिल रहा है. पता नहीं लेवल 10 के मिशन में लेवल 6 की चीजें का ये देखो मिला. 77% वाइटलिटी है, रिक्वायर्ड लेवल 7. जो एक्टिव है वो लेवल 5 का, इसीलिए. ओके सॉरी. ये लेवल 11 का है, नेक्स्ट लेवल पे काम आ जाएगा. ये लेवल 11 लेवल 11 लेवल 11 चार चीजें लेवल 11 की है. गुड. बाकी सब बेकार है. ये लेवल 11 का माल है, खरीदा था शायद. चलो कुछ चीजें बेचने वाली हैं मेरे पास. अच्छा जगह भी भर गई, 92 वाले हो गए हैं.
Out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
अच्छा, स्विम भी स्लो कर रहा है क्योंकि जगह भरी हुई है। ऊपर मर्चेंट दिख रहा है मेरे को। मर्चेंट मैडम है। हेलो मैडम।
Greetings.
Oh, here it is. The apocalypse.
What's strange about...
What's strange is
Last I...
अच्छा, यहाँ पे वो भी चमकता है।
Anything to sell?
ब्रोथल भी खोल रखा है इन्होंने। ले ये सब खरीदेंगी नहीं। इससे हमारा पेट नहीं खाली होगा। प्योर सिल्वर। अच्छा, खाली हो रहा है। सिल्वर सोचते हैं डिसमेंटल कर लें। कुछ खास फायदा नहीं हुआ। तो काम हो जाएगा मेरा।
So...
आस पड़ोस कोई है? ये है, ये काम कर सकता है मेरा। घोड़ा नहीं आया? वो आया।
My, what a freak.
Oh!
Slow now. Whoa.
blackguards.
ये तो नहीं है गेट।
Now I'm sure to get sick.
Let's go.
And he fixed it for you.
एंट्री ये रही।
Said I've come to the wrong place, but he sells dumplings now.
Jonas swore it was Hattori's handiwork, and with a warranty. What?
इसके बाद मिशन भी है।
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, special. Blimey.
How do you know I'm a witch?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith,
Ninja Hattori.
master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
डम्पलिंग तो खाने वाली चीज होती है.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings.
कोई खतरनाक देना.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
अरे यार मुझे चीजें बेचनी हैं. लोग आए वो क्या? और कोई है ही नहीं यहाँ पे आमर वगैरह. ऊपर शायद भले ही हो. फिर जाए पैदल पैदल हम वहाँ. यहाँ पे लाशें पड़ी हैं।
Run, Roach.
You look fucking amazing. On top of me.
Ooh, what? That's it, Roach.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seems to be
Again.
your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Oh.
Whoa there, Roach.
All we need is a mutant.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
क्या रुपया मिला?
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like.
ऐसा करते हैं.
Rodents.
चीजें ड्रॉप कर दी, उठा लूंगा.
Somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Show me what you got.
कुछ तो दिख नहीं रहा. Place that time around the warehouse. Use your visual senses to guide. ये बस पीछा कर रही हैं.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
कुछ नहीं हुआ.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
इतने सारे.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
मरेंगे.
In advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
3 मुर्गे लाए मेरे लिए बस.
hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me, duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
मिल गया?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oniromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
अब तो मुझे ढूंढना ही पड़ेगा किसी ना किसी को, अदरवाइज काम नहीं चलेगा। अच्छा, जिंदा हो गया। अच्छा, सामने ही तो है। आए मर्चेंट गरीब, ये बड़ी महंगी है। सिल्वर सॉर्ड है, ओहो वाओ, लेवल 3 की है बल्कि। सिल्वर सॉर्ड 30, सिल्वर सॉर्ड 43, लेवल 18 का है। लेवल 10 की स्टील सॉर्ड +8 है। अभी मेरे पास स्टील सॉर्ड है कोई है, सब कुछ है तो मुझे चाहिए नहीं, मतलब ये -1 का है, ये सब जंक वगैरह का है। ब्लेड फ्रॉम द बिट्स, मिलिट, ये एक्चुअली में है क्या चीज ये नहीं लिखा होता है, मतलब किसी कैटेगरी में आएंगे। ब्लेड, टोलम, अभी से स्वॉर्ड है, कौन सी स्वॉर्ड है नहीं पता, किस लेवल की 27 की है तो सामने आ रहा है। ये भी कोई स्वॉर्ड है, लेवल 11 की है। चलो अपना पेट खाली हो गया।
Like you to craft some.
नाइन्टी 90 स्टील स्वॉर्ड मेरे पास लेवल 9 की है और वो दे रहा था लेवल 10 की, +8 था। इतना चल जाता है। ये 76 का है। 90%, 96, 86। चलो, इनके पास वो नहीं जिससे अपना ब्लेड शार्प कर सके।
Do you like it here?
ये मिशन किस लेवल का है? 7 का ही आ गया। कोई पैटर्न नहीं है इनका। अंडरग्राउंड है क्या? ये क्या मतलब?
Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
कौन चिल्ला रहा है? ये क्या बला है? अच्छा ये तो वो लड़का है। क्या नाम था? जॉन।
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
No, it's not just a dream.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
बड़ा माल है।
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Lydian, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
गेट बंद कर दिया।
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
अवन तो मिल गया। फिर एग्जामिन करोगे तभी यहाँ पे कुछ कर सकते हो। कुछ मिसिंग है क्या?
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah.
उसी की वो है।
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
यही रूम तो था।
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
गलत बात है. किधर से हम आए थे? नीचे वाले फ्लोर से आए थे. हाँ.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
The truth is, we're all
ये वाला मिशन किस लेवल का है? ये भी 7 का है.
dependent on the black bulbs, economically.
Got right cabbage last night. Whole day wasted. No loitering round here. That's some lovely singing. Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp. White one, take a gander over here. Say you're Skilliger, at your age. Now, beauty. The plague.
This is the trough, and you the...
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Oh,
Guess I've been to the wrong villages.
come on, don't make us beg.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well,
2 days.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop, that would be me.
no glass tastes as sweet as the first backing pull.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else.
अच्छा.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
स्वेटर पहन रही है, हाथ धोती है. क्या बात है, क्या डैंडलाइन है.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
I thought you all just... I don't want to die!
जबरदस्ती चिल्लाया करते हैं। लेवल 11 की क्वेस्ट है एंड आई एम अबाउट टू रीच 11। मतलब इसमें लड़ाई भी होगी। अगर हम एक क्वेस्ट साइड की कर लें तो हम लेवल 11 की हो जाएंगे। तो उसके लिए बेस्ट रहेगा कि एक हम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पूरा कर लें।
Just so we're clear, when you lose, you can't claim you don't got the coin to
When it
pay.
rains, it pours.
Not just.
Well,
Thing is,
plan.
Table. A fella stuck another with a knife because he demanded his coin.
Cards and whores. Just not
रात के 2:30 बजे।
Washed your hair lately?
Past the barn on yonder fence, throwing cockle sits.
ओके अगली क्वेस्ट हमारी ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगी जेनियो द वुड्स जो भी है। टॉक टू द एल्डरमैन। इससे मिल चुके हैं आई थिंक मिड स्कोप में। ये सेशन हम लोग यहीं पे ख़त्म करते हैं। आपसे नेक्स्ट सेशन में मिलेंगे। होता हो आज ही हो जाए दूसरा सेशन। अभी के लिए धन्यवाद। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। चैनल पे जरूर देखिएगा। अगर कंटेंट मेरा पसंद है तो सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा। सी इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन। बाय बाय।